Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I was just cozying up next to my fire. Now you might be wondering, Dilly, it's July. Why are you sitting in your living room with your fire on and a blanket drinking hot cocoa when it's 102 degrees outside? Well, you're right, why am I? And don't worry, it's not hot cocoa, it's vodka. Ugh. Every month this year, I have been challenging myself to make a dress based off the birthstone. So July, when you think of July, it makes you think a lot. America, fireworks, and my friend Ryan's birthday. I asked my friend Ryan to send me some dress ideas of what he would like me to make. And so he chose this one. I was like, okay, I could do, I've never made a ball gown before, but I could probably do that. With my vision and a goal in mind, I set out to make my very first ball gown. Now let's get started. I'll get closer. Okay, so in an effort to save a little bit of money, because I still had to buy extra fabric and stuff, I am going to repurpose this dress. If you follow me on Instagram or you've been watching my YouTube channels, you would have seen that I made this dress. This is the very first dress I've ever made this year. And now that I've gained some more skill, I can see where the construction is faulty. It looks like a really cute nightgown, but I'm gonna repurpose her. So I'm thinking to repurpose this, I'm gonna take it up like that. Then I'm gonna remove the zipper in the back. Then I'm gonna take the zipper out, bring this all up. Okay. Then I'm gonna tighten this up, cut here, and this will be the bodice, the top. Okay, and now you can see that I am cutting the skirt off the bodice. But when I got to this point, I didn't remove the zipper yet. So I had to stop cutting at the zipper, take some seam rippers, seam rip the zipper out, then finally finish cutting. And you know what? Leaving it just like this, it would make a cute little top, I think. I think so. It looks like something you'd find in like a 90s movie. Like, I feel like spaghetti straps were super in the 90s. I could be wrong. But one thing I forgot to mention, and we're 3 minutes into the video, the birthstone of the month of July is ruby. After I finished the dress, I thought to myself I should have gone a little darker, but you know, I was trying to save a few dollars here and there. So right now I'm taking in the sides of the dress, and that extra fabric on the side that you see, I'm just gonna snip that right off, and I just made the top more form-fitting. When I first made this dress before I repurposed it, like I said, it looked like a nightgown. It was so slinky and like had very little figure. I've gotten a lot better at making dresses in the past, 7 months? Who knew? Okay, so I reached a small problem. So this fabric I purchased from Joann's. I was going to take it, put it around the bottom, make it a beautiful skirt. But the issue I'm running into is I don't have enough fabric to cover the circumference of the petticoat at the bottom. So I'm gonna do some sewing magic, or try to do some sewing magic. Never tried this before. I'm gonna take fabric from the old dress. This is the skirt from the old dress, and I am going to try to sew it to this fabric. That way it covers the circumference of the dress. Will it work? Fingers crossed. And so, like I said, I sewed the old skirt fabric to the new fabric, and then what I did was I laid all the fabric on my floor and I cut it so it is even and flush with the old fabric. I use the word fabric so many times right now. I sewed the original fabric, which is this one, to this fabric. As you can see, it's a little different, whatever. I hit another wall though. So I have the tool that's supposed to be going over. I realized I didn't buy enough. So, because I got 2 yards, just like the bottom fabric, it doesn't go all the way around the circumference of the bottom. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this tulle in half and layer it. Then that way it's 4 yards of tulle around the halfway mark of the skirt. And then I'm gonna go to the store and get enough for the bottom part. Okay, so I went to Joann's and I got more tulle. I got about 5 yards, and that'll cover the whole circumference of the bottom. If I do it like this, it's a little bit long, so I'm gonna have to take a few inches off the top so it goes flush with the bottom. I'm gonna cut small ribbons of fabric to add to the ends to give it a little bit of like a pizzazz to it, you know, like a little pizzazz. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna cut the top, sew it, and then sew it all together, and that's it. And I get to sew in the zipper. I'm so excited. Okay, we are in the home stretch. I'm cutting the tulle, and this tulle was, let me tell you, so difficult to work with. It just kept bunching up. I had to use a knife block to weigh it down on one side. It was just so much work, extra work. And then I cut some fabric, and I sewed it onto the edge of the tulle to give it a nice little detail. And then I sewed up the back, put in the zipper, and we are finally done. Screenshots are coming up soon, and I hope you liked the video. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye, everybody.